Aloha, beautiful lovelies. I'm Kiara from the Urban Nomad, and this is my channel. Today's video will be going over my nails. I'm in desperate need of getting my nails redone, and I have all the stuff here to do it. So let's dive on in, shall we? Alrighty, my beautiful lovelies. So with today's set, we're gonna keep it super simple. I'm gonna actually use the Young Nails full cover tips, the coffin ones, as you can see. So we're gonna go ahead and get my nails sized up and be right back. We have all 10. I can put that box away. I've got my glue. I've got my things. So now let's go ahead and prep the nails. So I do have a e-file that I could easily do this with as well. But I really just did not feel like taking out the cords for that. So, and if I were going to be doing like an acrylic set today, then I would have gone ahead and broken out that file for myself. And I would have definitely broken that out. So definitely be careful. So for me, I had a bit of an open sore from picking at my nails, which is a very nasty habit that I'm working on fixing and correcting. I'm going to use some of my swipe from Young Nails and just clear off that dust and debris. Now that my nails are nice and dehydrated, I'm going to go back over with some Protein Bond. And really it's just enough, just a bit. We're going to do my other hand. We're gonna do a second coat on my first hand. All right, so now my fingers are prepped and we're ready to attach our full cover nails. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to scuff the inside of the nail. Not a lot, just some to help with it adhering. We have our full coverage nail extensions scuffed. So now we're gonna apply them to the hands. We've got our glue, we've got our nails, and we're just gonna start in sequential order. So I'm gonna start with the pinky. Just gonna put a little, don't need too much, there. And then we're gonna align it on my pinky and press it into place. And we're just gonna keep going until we have all 10 fingers. now we have all of our nails on, and now we just need to cut them down to length because they're a little long for your girl here. Alrighty, let's cut these nails down to a more comfortable size for me. So I am gonna try them a little longer than what I'm used to, but not this long. This long is a statement piece that I am not ready to make. But I think I want to try them much longer than I'm used to. So I'm thinking of trying them about here. So let's cut it, see how that feels. Yeah, I mean, that feels good to me. So just, essentially it's just above, where I stopped scuffing, really. Okay, let's go in and check. So those two are actually pretty close. It's just this one's flatter, so the coffin is showing more on this one, but the length itself is pretty even. Okay, let's check. Yeah, those two are way off. Yeah, this side, I seem to have cut this side just a little longer overall, which I had a feeling when I was cutting them that I cut them kind of long because I couldn't quite tell, like the scuffing was a little less on these nails, so I wanted to make sure that I didn't take too much off and went and go straight into like my comfort zone, you know, because I am used to them being fairly short and I want to play around with length. I was like, if I have the capability to play around with it, so I want to try it out, you know, see how I like it, see if it's something that I just get used to. So yeah, so those, they all feel pretty much the same. Don't get me wrong, some of the actual coffin shaping on some of them held up a little bit better, but I think that's just what has to do with my natural nail shapes differing so much and how much pressure I use to really keep them. So with that, we're gonna go over them with some swipe just to get off any debris. So now we get to do the fun part, which is paint. So just so you guys can kind of see what colors I've got going on and that I'm thinking. So I've got like this beautiful purple that's almost like a maroon or mauve even. Like it's a nice deep purple. I've got a nice nudie beige, pinkish beige tone. And then we've got a goldish copper, like a rose gold glitter tone. And that's what I'm thinking. So I think I want to try my hand at doing like a retro style maybe with these three, because I think those three colors would go together really well for like that retro swoosh. I just don't know how well it'll actually do with this. So let me see. Really do love a good black. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make black my base color on my nails, and we'll kind of see where the design takes me from there. She's extra sparkly today. So this is a one-step gel polish from Young Nails. So it's a little streaky, this particular black for the first coat. So we'll see how well it does after 2 coats. Okay, let's try that one. I'm actually just gonna go ahead and go back over this one. Just give it just at least a little something more, because that first attempt was not great. And so I'm going to nuke my hand in. So I'm going to go ahead and nuke it for 30 seconds. I mean, all in all, not bad. Not the worst. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and, so now we're on, I'm using my non-dominant hand. So the paint job won't be as great, but yet it came out a little more opaque, I feel. So I don't know. Maybe I'm better with my non-dominant hand than I thought, perhaps. Okay. So they're all nice and cured, but we're gonna go, they're still a little transparent for my liking, so we're gonna go back over and do a second coat. Second coat of black, second coat of black. Okay, now it's time for the decorations. So, I've got my rhinestoning tool, dotting tool, some tweezers, and my little brush. So, I want to see if I can get that swooshing design looking pretty. Some acetone to clear off the brush. Let's give this swoop a try. And that's the thing. I don't know if it's bright enough. For my swoop. Okay. Flash it. Okay. Alright, so it's flashed. I'm gonna try this swoop. I'm gonna try the gold this side. I mean, it's not perfect, but I think overall it gives the vibe that we're going for. I am very happy with these nails. I absolutely love these. And I definitely love it with the other way, like with that being the base and then like the red kind of trickling through it. Looking at it, it kind of looks like TikTok, doesn't it? It's like TikTok colors. Interesting. All right, second hand. Very iridescent, so I think maybe we'll just do these. Do some of these, you know. Do some good old G. I feel like these are pretty much like repeats of the same thing, you know, just broken up into two different things. All right. So I'm used to putting it like at the base of my, like around the base, but I feel like I need to do something different. Really, I guess I could just, no, all right. So I love that one. So we're definitely gonna place that one there. it. Okay. It's enough to solidify it. So now that we have a general idea of the design that we want to go for, we're going to repeat that on this hand. So, gonna just put on our bling bling glue. Alright guys, bear with me because we're on my non-dominant hand. So 1, 2, 3, right? Those are not the same size. Those are much larger. So, pull you guys off. Just gonna boop, 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 scoot and boogie, and a little more bling glue because you know I blinged the wrong thing. We want it to snuggle itself in there, you know. Snuggle. Okay, so these are the nails. That's how they're looking. So all that's left is we need to do the top coat to them, and then they are good to go. Okay, so since 2 of them are the manicure style, I'm gonna use the manicure top coat to go over it. But before I do that, I wanna get rid of any excess lint or anything on my nails. So I'm going to cleanse them with some swipe. So we've been cleansed with some swipe, and now I'm just gonna go over each one. So since the rhinestone gel cured them into place, I don't need to flood them, but I do still want to coat the nail around it. So we're gonna do a nice thick top coat. On all my nails. Okay. Look how glossy those girls are. All right, so now we're gonna do the other hand. have that done, we're gonna, nice and cured, we're gonna go back over and wipe off any of that UV excess and wipe off any excess film from the gel. All right, guys, so that is my midnight retro swirl nail look. I was originally thinking I wanted to do a fall look, and I realized the colors that I had weren't necessarily leaning fall. I have a lot of reds that could be more like winter, Christmas kind of colors, or Valentine's, and then I have Halloween feeling nail style products, but I didn't really have anything that was super fall. Actually, no, that's not true. So this is my midnight retro nail look. I'm really happy with how these nails came out, especially with my first time using the brush. I felt really good about it, and they look really nice, so I'm really happy to show these bad boys off. Alrighty. Well, until next week, my beautiful lovelies, have a great day. Bye.